All right, everybody. I just wanted to hop on here real quick. I guess TikTok, I've not put much on there, or YouTube, but it's been on Facebook mostly. Uh, my son yesterday they found him unresponsive. His fiance had messaged me and wanted to know if I heard from him. And so she messaged his brother who lives with him, and he was unresponsive. So we got him to the ER, and he was in very, very bad shape. Uh, After several tests, labs, things of that nature, he was his potassium was 7.3 or 7.5. They told us both answers. I'm not sure which is which. Both are extremely dangerous. Um, his ammonia was real high. His liver enzymes were very high. His kidney function was off. Um, they said he was dehydrated. There was a lot. There was a lot that was going on. And I'm wore out. I just got home 2 days of him being in the hospital. His fiance is still here. She's been with him for 2 nights. I'm very thankful for her. I can't express how thankful I am for her. Um, but I wanted to kind of update everybody on one side of it, and then on the other side of it, I don't want to thank everybody. Um, he's right now he feels much better. A lot of his colors came back. He had lost his hearing. I had to get within probably 6 inches of his face and scream at him in order for him to hear. He lost his hearing, but he can hear today. His vision was not great yesterday, but his visions came back. He still has a little bit of numbness, some stiffness, some soreness, a lot of stuff going on. But he's better. He's got a long way to go, but he's better. And so, having said that, what I want to express greatly is how thankful I am for each and every one of you who've reached out, messaged, called, commented. I've made a few posts trying to keep everybody updated. And the overflow of love is so humbling, and so there's no way to put words to the appreciation that I have that you guys have came to the rescue and have prayed and have done. And it's the prayers. The doctors have wisdom because the Lord has given it. I will always say that. God will always get the glory for everything in my life. And the prayers that have been prayed have been just unbelievable. And I want to share this. I think it would be okay for them to tell me, and if not, I'll take this. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But a very good friend of mine, not blood, but a brother, who I love very dearly, and he loves me the same, his daughter, and I won't mention their names just in case, his daughter, her Nana had her at church, and they came up to pray for this little girl, baby, in fact, that had COVID. And my son had texted me Sunday and wanted me to stand in for him. And so I was standing in there, and so we were praying for several people. And they had already prayed for me and prayed for my son, anointed me on his behalf. And all of a sudden, I felt these little hands. I felt this little hand take hold of mine. And I looked down, and it was her. And I don't know who she's very, very young. And I melted. It just wrecked me right then and there. I knew that she knew something. So her Nana had messaged me later on and said she had told her that she was praying, and then she had mentioned praying for me, and she said, Nana, Travis seems to be very big and very tough, but he's very sad. Now, this was before. This was Sunday. She sent me that message, and of course, I was very emotional then. I can fight a little of it now, but I messaged her yesterday to let her know, and her grandbaby said, I don't know why, Nana, and I didn't know when. All I know is that Jesus told me to pray for Travis so that he would have strength. And if they would have gotten there, if they would have got to my son any later, I'm afraid I would have been making funeral arrangements. So thank you to everybody that has reached out, who has prayed, who has rung the bells of heaven. One more time, for me and my family, I thank you from the very depths of my heart. I could never repay it. And I love each and every one of you. I'm going to try to get some rest, but I wanted y'all to know. God bless you. Have a good night. And we're working on another testimony on the other side of this thing.